There's only one person who can fire shots in a mine. That's a fully trained, qualified and authorised man.
Morning, Bill. Morning. All right, weekend. Nice and quiet.
And when it comes to doing the job, you need look no further than this chap, Bill Matthews. Morning, Bill.
Morning. Oh, there you are. Took your time getting here. Monday morning feeling, I suppose. Come on, let's go. We've got some work to do. See you, Frank. Just be good.
See you, Bill. All right, man.
20 instantaneous. Could be Carrick notes. That's plenty. I'll need 7 for the round on B12s. Another 8 for the rip on 45s. Case looks good. Lock's okay. Right.
All right, Bill, I took the P45 powder in.
Right, okay. Did you notice a car alarm given in yesterday for us?
Yes, I sent it down the pit yesterday. It should be in the back end.
That chap's got a new cable on the shoulder.
There's a new one on there. Good. You should have it hung up ready for you.
Good, good. Okay.
All set then, Bill?
Oh, there you are. I thought I'd lost you. Everything's okay. Come on, let's go.
Bill's first job of the week is the return ripping in B12's district. No point in taking the exploder any further. It'll be safe enough left here until needed. It's a standard ME12. Well, this is the ripping. Not too much of a job to bring down, so we'll be firing a round of 7 shots using instantaneous detonators. Bill had the face supports removed while we were making our way in by. The holes were drilled last Friday afternoon, and although the area was checked for general safety beforehand, conditions could have changed over the weekend. It's essential to check the area again. Whenever firing a ripping, make doubly sure that the break-off props are positioned correctly. This line is critical once the temporary supports have been withdrawn. It provides the point beyond which the rip mustn't blow. Last of all, you must test for gas around the ripping and in all the approaches up to 10 metres away. In this case, it's good practice to get right into the corner where the ventilation is sluggish, as well as around the face side pack. Right, we're well clear of any other charged shot hole. Stone dust seems okay. So we're ready to run out the cable.
Just a minute, my son. You're forgetting something.
Oh, yeah. Make sure the shot holes have been placed and drilled correctly. This pattern is designed to give the correct profile after firing.
Enabling permanent supports to be set with the least amount of trouble.
Right, and now we'll run out the cable.
Sorry I missed that last point, Bill.
That's all right, my son. Just watch me or do anything else wrong.
It's good practice to tie off the end of the shot firing cable. This prevents it from pulling away after coupling up the round. It also helps to keep it clear from falling rubble when the rip comes down. Cable lengths are important, so make sure you've got the right one for the job. This one's got to be at least 90 metres. That's the law. There mustn't be any damage or joints either. If it's not right in any way, use your replacement cable. And don't forget, when running out, keep it clear of other cables or electrical equipment. You could cause a short circuit.
Not a bad guess. This will do nicely for my firing point.
Oh, by the way, I'm twisting the cable course together to guard against earth leakage. that could cause the round to suddenly go off.
Just give me a minute and I'll see you back at the rip. OK?
Fair enough. Hey! Hey, Bill! Up here.
Blimey, there you are. I wish I could walk as fast as you, son.
It's all right, Bill. You said it. Nobody's perfect.
OK, point taken. You carry on with the talking, I've got some practical work to do here now.
Pleasure, Bill. Each shot hole in the round must be cleaned out and tested for breaks. Each hole should be at least 3 millimetres wider than the cartridge diameter and be deep enough to just reach the break-off line under the rip. After preparing all the holes in the round, you must again check for gas at the mouth of each hole and in all the surrounding areas within 10 metres of the blast face.
Excuse me, my son. Can I have a word?
I think it's worth mentioning what would happen if we did find any gas.
Oh, yes. If a gas cap should appear on the flame, or if you're using a methanometer, the reading is above 1.25%, all shot firing work must stop. The shot firer cannot resume working until the area has been made safe and he's been authorised to continue.
I couldn't have said that any better myself. There's no gas present, so we can go and charge the round. First of all, we plug the hole. That's essential when the ripping is within 90 metres of the face. You must know the maximum charge you can use in the hole. In this case, it's 1,000 grams. I'm only using 300, so I'm well under. They're all P45s. Keep the case shut and prepare the primer. Oh, and mind how you use the pricker. Many a shot firer has embarrassed himself by ending up with a point stuck in the palm of his hand.
Oh, that's interesting. Has it ever happened to you then, Bill?
That's right, you didn't mention that, Papa. Now then, where was I? Oh, yes. Easy does it. Hold the leads and not the detonator. If you pull the plug out, you could easily lose a finger or two. Charge the hole. The primer is the last to go in. Detonator end nearest the stemmer. Stem the hole to the mouth. In compliance with instructions, we're using gel ampoules. Finally, you must make sure that the detonator leads don't short circuit. Keep them well away from anything that may carry stray currents. That includes the rock face and floor. B12's tailgate ripping, let's see, 7 shots in stone. Each one 300 grams, that's 2.1 kilograms. Oh yes, powder canisters number 14.
OK, this is a must. The shot firing curtain. Make sure that it's in position. No debris can come flying through it when we fire. Also, any materials, cables, etc. that are lying between the curtain and the blast area, make sure that they're covered up so they won't get damaged. Now we're ready to determine the danger zone, clear the area and post the sentries.
Distance alone is no protection against flying debris, so if you can, get the men behind a bend.
How do you like to bring it up for you?
Boss sent us to get some lifting tackle.
That's all, matter, come on.
Face standing there, Bill.
It's all right, mate. You've got to stand, I'm afraid. We've got to fire these shots. We're going to be in trouble. You're all right here, the legs quite safe here. Yeah. Put that on your lamp.
Yeah.
Now, don't let anybody come by you. Don't do any work whatsoever. Okay, and stop here and then I'll come and fetch you when we fired it. Come on, try.
Right on, Bill.
I'll knock these off. Here's your disc. Cheers. Can you keep it in the side, lads? Right in the side. Right, Malcolm. Looks safe for you. Now, while you're acting as my sentry...
All entrances to the danger zone must be guarded. Each sentry must be posted personally and told to stay in a position of safety. He must be given a sign of authority and told the duties of the job. Ignore any of these responsibilities and sure enough, somebody's going to get hurt.
I never allow anyone between my sentries and the blast face, or between the blast face and my firing point, and I never act as my own sentry.
That's good advice, Bill. Let's couple up the round. You go ahead. I can best explain what you're doing with a diagram. Is that okay, then?
Okay.
Remember, we're firing a round of 7 shots using instantaneous detonators. The leads must be connected in series to give a continuous circuit, the same as lights on a Christmas tree. In this way, each detonator will pass the same current. And as you can see, we're left with a leading wire from 2 of the holes. Immediately after coupling up the round, make a final check for gas over the rip face. Everything's okay, so it's safe to couple up the cable. It's obviously easier to do this when you have both leading wires on the same side of the face. A 2-core cable can be split to make one lead shorter than the other. This will prevent short-circuiting. Had conditions been damp, it would have been a good idea to insulate all the joints as well. All that remains now is to see that the necessary supports are removed to safety. Obviously, you'll need to keep 1 or 2 men back to do this.
And last of all, close the curtain. Right, lads.
Come on, lad. Let's get away, see if we can see that football match. What do you think we win now? See next week.
After seeing that everyone has left the danger zone, go back to the firing point and take shelter yourself. Couple the cable to the exploder, making sure the cores and terminals are clean and dry. Test the circuit for continuity. Everything's in order, so we can go ahead. As a round of more than 6 shots has been fired, wait at least 10 minutes to allow for any stray charge suddenly going off. This will also give time for the fumes to clear. When you get back to the blast area, test the roof and sides, checking for any signs of damage to the supports. Then make sure the explosion hasn't released any gas. Check whether all the shots have gone off, remembering to look for any sockets that may still contain undetonated explosive.
Right, Alec, then we've loaded well.
When satisfied that it's safe to do so, relieve the sentries and authorise the men to return to work.
You got a clear, Ed? Yes, got it. Tighten it up. Make a job.
The newly exposed ground must be supported, and it's the shot firer's responsibility to see that this job's properly carried out. Only then is he free to recover his cable and proceed to the next firing point.
Well, get my gear packed up and then I'm off for my snap.
Sorry, Bill, I meant to tell you this earlier, but we have to explain the procedure for dealing with a misfire.
There wasn't one, it's all dropped.
I can easily change that, Bill. Excuse me, but I'm going to take you back in time. Feel all right? We can wait a while if you'd like to catch your breath.
I don't know how you managed to get me back here. I told you everything had got off okay.
Look, Bill, trust me. Just test the circuit. You'll soon see what I mean.
Well, I'm blowed you right.
Just a trick of the camera, Bill. Now, let's explain the proper procedure for broken continuity.
Oh, carry on, lad, you're doing fine.
Thanks, Bill. First of all, uncouple the cable and join the cores together as a safety precaution. Remember to look after the key. Examine the cable for damage or breaks. If there's no obvious sign, uncouple the cable from the detonator leads, joining the cores together. When you get back to the firing point, test the cable for continuity. It's positive. If the light hadn't come on, another cable would have to be tested. If you're satisfied that the round is properly wired up in series, recouple the cable. Never test for circuit continuity except from the safety of the firing point. The round could easily go off. Shortcuts could be fatal. Still no light from the round. Must be a faulty detonator. Bill, if you don't mind uncoupling the cable again, I'm going to explain the principle with another diagram. We've got a round of 7 shots. Start by dividing them to groups of 3 and 4. Couple the first group of shots to the cable and test for continuity from the safety of the firing point. The circuit's good, so the fault must lie in one of the other 4 detonators. Continue dividing and testing until the faulty detonator is found. And there it is. It's a good idea to tie the detonator leads to the roof or sides using a marker. This will help locate the charge after the rip has blown. The law does, in fact, allow for an alternative solution. This involves washing out the stemming and using another primer. But as we're using gel ampules, this method would not be practical. So, treat the remaining 6 shots as the round for firing, connecting them in series to the cable. It's for you, Bill. I think it's the manager. He must be worried about the coal.
This is your doing, son. Hello, B12s, Matthew speaking. Yes, Mr. Hardy. No, Mr. Hardy. But I've got a misfire. Well, I've got to get it right, haven't I? We'll be going as soon as we can. OK.
Well done, Bill. Firm but polite. No matter who gets on your back, keep things under control. You're the man in charge. Remember, people's lives are at stake. After testing and firing the round in the normal way, remember to wait at least 10 minutes before returning to the ripping.
Ah, good. It's dropped.
If the misfire hadn't come down, the full procedure for drilling and firing a relieving shot would have to be carried out. After checking the area for general safety and gas, retrieve the misfire as it'll have to be sent for laboratory examination. If any part of a misfired charge is not found, the debris must be transported out of the mine. It must travel separately from any other mineral and be clearly marked. A surface inspection will be necessary to recover the charge.
Well, that's it, the boss is happy. Coal's moving again. I must remember at the end of the shift to make a full report in writing about the misfire. By the way, did you mention anything about a faulty exploder? No, I didn't think you did. If the exploder was faulty, obviously you'd have to find another one. And make sure that the faulty exploder goes out of the pit at the end of the shift for testing.
Also, and most important, see that any exposed strata are made safe. Oh, and don't forget to notify the district deputy.
Oh, well, that's everything covered. No more tricks from you today.
OK.
Unless you want to whisk me off me snap.
No more tricks.
All right, please yourself. I'll walk it.
That's how they always should make. See, there's a lot of trouble when they're like this, you know.
She's under the strike in the paper. My black barrel. Maggie.
Yeah.
Maggie probably brave it on school, if we know.
What the devil you got your lunch into there, lad? A pink one last week, a blue one this week. I tell you what, it's getting more like a puff every day.
Oh, cheer up, you silly sod. Explosives contain chemicals such as nitroglycerine, ammonium nitrates. This can easily get on your hands during shot firing. And then contaminate your food during snap time. So it pays to take precautions. Never mind the sarcastic sods we got round here. Right, I'm off. I've got another rifter for you. Shall I see you tomorrow?
Looking forward to it. The development face. See you there?
Yep. I'll see you on the district then, shall I?
Righto.
Cheerio.
Cheers, then.
Early. Go on, you look.
Don't forget your thing of tissue for me.
Okay, lads, can you get the gear out? Bring them other 4 bags of powder in with you. Gear
When it comes to shot firing, there's only one person you need to find around these parts, and that's the man you're looking at now, Bill Matthews. Shot firing is more than just a job to him, it's an art. Hi, Bill. How's it going today?
Oh, glad you could make it, my son. Everything's under control. Done my gap check. Everything's okay. Soon we're ready to stem the roundup.
Bill's job today is a round of 18 shots in a coalface development. And as the face is a solid wall, it's not undercut, we're going to see a special technique. This method, called blasting off the solid, can only be carried out under an exemption. As exemptions often vary between districts and even workplaces, make sure they're fully understood and carried out. The key to blasting off the solid lies in the delayed action of the detonators used to fire the round. In compliance with the exemption, we're working to an overall delay time no greater than 0.15 of a second. In this case, Carrick's 0 to 5. Carrick noughts give instantaneous detonation, and the time interval between numbers is about 25 milliseconds. Right, we're ready to charge the hole.
Just a minute, son. You can get into a hell of a lot of trouble by putting the wrong delay in the hole. Let's just have it right.
Good point, Bill. Thanks for reminding me.
Okay, my son. Let's carry on.
Right, well, with delay firing, the primer is the first to go in. Its detonator towards the back of the hole. This technique, called inverse initiation, is used for good reason. An early delay could spread its detonation across an adjacent hole in the series, removing part of the rock and charge. With the primer tucked firmly into the back of the hole, at least the detonator and part of the charge will still go off. This reduces the danger of leaving sockets in the face containing raw explosive. As you can see, we're using gel ampoules for stemming. Is everything all right, Bill? You're rather quiet today.
I'm okay, my son. You're doing fine. You carry on.
Fair enough. And now, where was I? Oh, yes. Several firing patterns can be used in face developments, but in soft coal like this, the fan cut is the best bet. Hang on there, Bill. I've got some drawings prepared. As the name implies, a fan shape is produced by the pattern of holes. As you can see, the delay numbers increase from left to right. There are 18 shots in the round. They must be coupled up in series systematically. It's best to have the leading wires at the same side of the face. After clearing the danger zone, posting sentries and taking all the necessary precautions, the shot firer is ready to couple up and fire the round. In this case, our firing position must be at least 70 metres away from the face. Bill's shelter, corrugated iron reinforced by sandbags and materials readily available on site, is in fact about 100 metres back. Ready to go now, Bill?
Yes, I'm ready to go, son, but before I do, I'd just like to make a point. Shots can easily blow through into adjoining workplaces. Coal-face developments are a particular hazard from this point of view.
You must make sure these areas are included in the danger zone. Clear the men out and post an extra sentry.
Now then, we've got to wait at least 10 minutes for a round over 6 shots. You know, the first bit we used to always undercut the coal.
I believe they still do in some areas, don't they?
Oh yeah, in face developments and advanced settings. It's dying art now, though.
I've got a question, Bill. If our development had been undercut, how would you have tackled it?
Well, let me see.
If it was undercut, I could get away with a round of only 12 shots. You'd still need an exemption of over 6 in one round. P45 explosive fired in 2 delays. Could be Carrick-North and 1 detonators. Oh, and make sure you plug the hole with clay to reduce the hazard of gas emission. Wet stemming, that wouldn't change. Everything coupled up in a series. I would keep the danger zone just the same. Still a chance of shots blowing through. Fire it down in the normal way.
Ah, them was the days. Blimey, look at the time. Come on, we'll be late.
When you get back to the face, keep under supported ground when checking for general safety and gas. Make doubly sure there are no sockets remaining that might still contain explosive. After relieving the sentries, see that the area is made safe again. Be sure that any supports dislodged by the blast are put back in position.
That's it then. Just got time to get some man rider.
Hey, hang on a minute. When are we going to fire the cross measures drift?
Oh, that's all laid on for Friday. It's not my district, you know.
Well, fair enough, but we can jump forward in time and do it now if you like.
Well, I've got nothing organised, really. They exploded, an afternoon shift wants it.
Don't worry, Bill, I can take care of everything. I've even got your old exploder waiting on the job. In tough strata conditions, you'll need a lot of explosive, maybe 125 kilograms or more. A man can only carry up to 2¼ kilograms in a canister, so it's common sense to devise a system of bulk transport. This can only be done under a scheme of transit laid down by the manager and approved by the inspectorate. A priming station, authorised by the manager, can save valuable time when charging the round.
Hey, Bill. I got the clay stamp for you.
Oh, I got 40. Take it in here then, will you? And ask Tom to come out. Give me a hand to carry the stuff in.
Right you are.
Hi, Bill.
Oh, there you are. It is Friday, isn't it?
Well, yes, of course it is.
Very clever, my son. Come on, let's get this lot done. I've nearly finished now.
Thanks, Bill. I knew you wouldn't mind. At the priming station, a set procedure must be followed by the shot firer. The leads from each detonator must be short-circuited before the cartridge is primed. As soon as a primer is ready, it must be placed in a box provided expressly for that purpose. Remember, always keep primers with the same delay time together. Mix them up, and you could easily charge a hole with the wrong one. Immediately after the primers have been packed, lock the box. It must stay locked until all the holes have been drilled and the shot firer is ready for charging. As we're firing with delays, the primer is the first cartridge to be charged, its detonator end towards the back of the hole. It's a cross-measures drift, so a man can be authorised in writing to help with the charging. However, there are certain restrictions. He's not allowed to insert primers, and he must work under the shot firer's close personal supervision. A workman can also help with stemming. In this case, it's clay. And although he doesn't need any authorization to do this, he must be properly supervised.
Yeah, I'll take over in.
Okay, Tom.
Several types of cut can be used in a drift face. The choice depends on the strata and the burden to be fired. What you're after is a good pull and a compact dirt pile with sufficient fragmentation for easy loading. In this drift, it's been found that a wedge cut of 48 shots works the best. In principle, the holes for the cut shots are arranged to form a wedge. They're the first to fire. There may be 1 or 2 rings of easers, depending on the size of the drift face. The trimmers will be the last to fire and maintain the profile.
That's it then, Robbie. Just fasten the wires up while I make my report out.
Okay then, Bill.
Then I'll go up on the top and start a couple.
After charging all the holes in the round, make sure the details have been recorded. As to be expected in this cross-measures drift, we're using P1 explosives with half-second delays. However, strata conditions could easily change as the drivage progresses. The sudden appearance of a coal seam over 300 millimeters, for example, could mean that different explosives and detonators would have to be used. It's the shot firer's duty to keep the manager informed of any deviation from normal. The round must be coupled up in series, and as we're using an L-type exploder, all the connections must be properly insulated. There can be anything up to 100 shots in a drift, so it's essential to couple up systematically. This will reduce the risk of leaving shots out of the circuit and make things much easier for checking, should there be a misfire. Once again, it's common sense to have both leading wires at the same side of the face.
In theory, the shot firer is the only person allowed to couple up around. In practice, well, it's human nature to let every Tom, Dick and Harry do it. Don't be tempted. I know a bloke has allowed that to happen once. There was wires leading here and everywhere. They cut the shots, they went off on their own like a little merry-go-round.
Where was that then, Bill?
Oh, never mind, son. Bit before your time. Come on, let's get on with it.
When everything is ready, clear the danger zone, making sure that all shot-firing equipment is removed to safety.
that. Come on, lads. You're all right to play it.
Okay, Bill.
After this century, you told me I'll be safe enough for you. Now, don't do no work. Don't let anybody come by you until I come back and fetch you. Okay?
Right, oh, Bill.
I know, Bill.
Bill's obviously playing this one strictly by the book. It's a long walk back to the face again, but at least this way you can be sure nothing is left to chance. Once again, all the joints must be properly insulated. As we're working in a drift, the firing position must be at least 180 meters away from the round. From this position of safety, test the circuit for continuity using an ohmmeter. 48 detonators, each with a resistance of 2 ohms, will give a reading of 96. The shot firing cable will add about another 4 ohms to the total. That's about right. High output exploders must be used for rounds over 12 shots. They're powerful instruments. 1200 volts is no laughing matter, so handle them with care. Keep your fingers well away from the terminals or their connections when firing the round. When at least 10 minutes have gone by, the shot firer can return to the blast area for his general safety check and final test for gas.
That's it then. No more camera tricks from you today. Good job there wasn't a misfire. Been a bit of explaining to do, doing the round this size. Anyway, I'm going to get this lot tidied up, and I'm going to make something to eat. I feel as though I haven't eaten for 3 days. See you tonight, thank you, eh?
Yeah, what time's on the last start?
7:30. Tonight we should win the league.
Every year, millions of shots, thousands of tons of explosives are fired in our mines. Safety's got to be first, second, and last, every time.
Yes, it's a lot better.
As for Bill Matthews, well, he's a pleasure to watch. A true craftsman in every sense of the word. All set for home now, Bill?
All right, my son. It's been nice meeting you. I'm just going to report now to the district deputy. Then got a domino match and a party going on tonight.
You really know God for Grandad.
Of course I did.
Perfect.